What's going on, everybody? This is Mario Brown. I hope you're doing very well. I wanted to talk to you just for a moment about the issue of faith. Many of you today may be in a place where you have challenges before you, or you may be in the midst of an adversity, and you're trying to figure out, do you have enough faith to get through it? Some of you may be even convinced that you don't have enough faith. But I want to encourage you today, it's not your faith that's the issue, it's your belief. Why? Because the Bible says that God has dealt unto every man the measure of faith. That means that he has dealt unto you all the faith you need from the cradle to the grave. Isn't that interesting? That means that there's no other place you can go to get any more faith, because he gave you all you need. Remember that the crisis is not a crisis of faith, it's a crisis of belief. Listen, it's never a question, will a man believe? The question is, what does a man believe? And so today, don't spend any time consulting anything, any book or anything about, do I need more faith? You need to ask for help and grace to deal with your belief, okay? Because belief systems are built up from historical experiences, from folk tales or information that's been passed down. And some people got some results from believing that, but it doesn't mean that it's empirical evidences that everything that's associated with that works. So what I'm saying to you is, your faith is excellent. Your faith is enough. God gave it to you. But what the Bible didn't say is that he gave us belief. So what you do today is to say, Lord, help thou my unbelief. Okay? That Bible says when that man dealt with Jesus about his son, he says, Lord, I believe, but help thou my unbelief. And so that's what we're working on. It's just what will we believe? That's the most important thing today, okay? Because your faith is in excellent shape. Trust me when I tell you, it really is, because it came from God. And so now it's up to us to work on our belief system and decide what we're going to put faith in. We put faith in a belief system. But one last thing I'll say to you is that the Bible says one interesting statement that I find phenomenal that came out of the mouth of Jesus, not Paul, not Moses, not Abraham, but Jesus himself said this. And Jesus answering them said, have faith in God. Okay? Have faith in God. And so it means now that my faith, if it's going to go anywhere, it must go in God first. God's ability, God's providential care. It has to go into what God provides for me. It has to go into all of that. It has to go to God if I'm going to place it in it. In other words, that's the safest place to place your faith. Okay? Because sometimes belief systems fail us. If we believe the wrong thing, the wrong person, it'll fail us. But we will never fail believing God. All right? Take care. I hope all is well with you. Have a great day.